Alright, so we're on our way to Hollywood. We just happen to have a random Tuesday afternoon off of work. So hopefully we're just going to have a little bit of traffic with this merge right here, and it should be about 15 minutes till we're in Hollywood. It's weird, this stretch of the 101 always, Vermont is this weird Bermuda Triangle where traffic randomly stops, and it just happens at the weirdest time of the day. Like this side of the freeway over here can be completely backed up at 11 o'clock at night. Very normal. But then other random parts of the day, traffic moves pretty good. Is the old, when they built the freeway, they contemplated that the 2 was going to connect here, so they made this interchange where they made a wide opening for the interchange for some left-handed freeway exits, and then the later plan was for it to be a bigger interchange right around here. So this would have been a freeway stack interchange if things had just worked out slightly differently. We're moving. I don't know if you can see the Hollywood sign, but it's over in that direction. And there we are. We got off at Gower because for me it's easier to go down Franklin than to go down Hollywood Boulevard. Plus we're going to be walking down Hollywood Boulevard, so we're going to take the back street. And gas is $4.59 here at the Arco. This is Franklin and Argyle. So I haven't been to Hollywood in quite a few months. It always seems different every time I come down here. And it's a place that I used to come to a lot more when I was younger. If you grew up in Orange County like I did, the rite of passage was to become too cool for school and start hanging out in Hollywood. Franklin and Whitley. And Hollywood Boulevard is just down there. A lot of really cool historic and mid-century apartments around here. Traffic around here is weird. It's usually moving. We're so lucky it's the middle of the day. Damn, that was easy. That was like 20 minutes to get here. My favorite way to get to Hollywood is to take the subway, but can't argue with how easy that was. So we go down into the dungeon. Or $20. $20. So there's the Dolby Theater. Let's go this way. Let's get out to the street. Figure out where we're gonna go from here. This is the shit show. Let's get the hell away from these characters. I think that shit's so tacky. I hate that in Vegas and in New York. I hate it everywhere.
Ready for the picture?
If I can get my dogs to pee on John Wayne's block. I didn't even know, I thought this place was closed off for access from the public, but I guess not. It's wide open. So Hollywood's always on the top list of places not to go if you're visiting LA. But inevitably, it's the place where everyone wants to go, and they go regardless.
At the world's greatest wax museum. The world's greatest wax museum.
So it's funny, everyone's looking at the ground and the stars and looking at the Hulk and taking pictures and stuff like that, and I'm just kind of walking through like the Terminator. So I'm gonna go check out a few places. I think the theme here is gonna be for selfish reasons, to check out places that I haven't been in a very long time. So this used to be the knitting factory back in the day. This used to be the knitting factory as a venue. Used to play a lot of punk acts and whatnot. And the last time here, they I don't think this wasn't a Target yet, and some of the participants of the concert smashed open the windows with trash cans. So this area is all completely different now. This Target wasn't here or anything. so far there seems to be a lot of stuff that's open around here. It's a lot more active than I recall it, how it used to be, kind of in the early 2000s. So you got the Target and the CVS, and across the street is a liquor store that's been there forever. So I'm gonna visit that place. These souvenir places have been here forever too. So let's get something to drink real quick. Wow, so this was the club that was Clockwork Orange. Man, for like a year we came out here like literally every weekend. It was so much fun. So I think the Walk of Fame goes another block towards the west, but we're gonna skip that. But we're pretty much gonna do the entire Hollywood Walk of Fame, start to finish, with a few digressions. So that's an amazing store right there. I've bought many Cisco's and Four Locos. Roosevelt Hotel. I've never been to the rooftop, but that's kind of a major thing. All the tour buses. The big hustle seems to be trying to get people to go on one of these tours. There's all kinds of people soliciting
Every souvenir is $5. T-shirts, kid shirts, hats, sunglasses, you know about it. Interesting idea. Wow.
Oh dear. All the same tacky shit that's in every major city. I don't understand it. It's people with microphones and cameras and everything, and then look at me doing the same thing. And here's the metro. This is the way that I prefer to come to Hollywood, but not every time. But I think it's like 20 minutes from downtown to Hollywood, so for $1.75. But that opened in the, I believe, the very late 90s. Took the subway out here many times before I was able to drive. The famous Hollywood and Highland. And this used to be a hotel. I think it was the Hollywood Hotel. So the Red Line and the redevelopment either saved or destroyed this corner. I was so silly. I crossed from one corner to the other and I could have crossed diagonally. That's the way we came in over there. So we got the Wax Museum, Ripley's, believe it or not. I haven't been to any of these places, so I can't say whether or not I recommend it. And this McDonald's has been here forever. This used to be one of the only few places that I could afford to eat at back in the day. There wasn't really any fast food restaurants or casual restaurants. I don't know how those tour buses stay in business. Sometimes you'll see them like chocked full of people, but most of the time it's like one or two people just numb, just sitting there. It's kind of weird looking around and seeing all of these little random new developments peeking out all over the place that weren't here a couple years ago. Oh, there's that Taco Bell Cantina.
Yep. Little dogs go free at our tour. You're a lucky day, guys. They want to go.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they go free.
All right, maybe someday.
What are the names?
Riley and Kuji.
He's eating good. Riley eats good, don't you, buddy?
Egyptian. I believe that just underwent a major refurbishment. It's always felt kind of, I don't know, it's never been all that exciting. The inside was pretty rusty last time I was in there, so I'm sure it's fixed up nicely. There's even more development. The supply sergeant. I bought a couple things here. I am so happy that that's still here. This place is cool. I bought all kinds of stuff from there. It's rad that it's still there. But I believe, sadly, Musso and Frank is no more. It used to be, I think it used to be Pussycat. I don't know what it is now. It doesn't look like it's in. Probably used as a set. All the light bulbs are all done up. That looks pretty nice. I wish I'd get that top part lit up again. Hollywood and Cherokee, just about. Random intersections. A lot of the good places are just behind Hollywood Boulevard. All the old school, some old school bars. Super quiet around here. Look at this. Nobody on the street there. It's like 1 in the afternoon. All these trees and empty stores. This was just a regular old Main Street. This used to be called Prospect Avenue in the town and eventually the city of Hollywood. But it was annexed to the city of Los Angeles to have access to the LA aqueduct and all the water. So this is just, Hollywood is actually just a neighborhood in Los Angeles. So it's weird, it used to be a thing to do to walk from one end to the other, but I guess you can skip this middle part. There's not a whole lot to see anymore. Hollywood Toys and Costume is still there, still kicking. There's a couple stores open here. Let's go take it a block to the south. So this is the back of Hollywood Boulevard. See these parking lots? A lot of these parking lots in downtown LA are from buildings being torn down and turned into parking lots, but that could certainly be the case here, but Hollywood has always had a ton of parking lots, and it's only recently that a lot of these lots have been redeveloped. So over here you get this weird hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff. There's even little bungalows around here. Some small duplexes, fourplexes. We still got these cool apartments. Meticulously kept. Some of them are. My goodness. Oh yeah, there's some new development. Look at, there's a rooftop over there, rooftop pool. We're coming up on Selma, which runs a block to the south of Hollywood Boulevard. There's a playground, but man, it's pretty depressing. All right, so we're headed towards the east. So that's kind of nice. I like all the glass and the fake brick. Check out this old infrastructure here. So it looks like an old building thought that was a pool up there, but I don't know. There's definitely a rooftop happening of some sort. Selma and Wilcox. Oh, look at that hotel. That is so cool. You can walk through an area a million times and never notice every little detail. And off in the distance, those buildings are on Sunset Boulevard. This lady's just 100% oblivious while she's on her phone. All kinds of new development. Oh my God. There's so many different decades of architecture around here. You get that CNN tower that's like mid-century. You know, some of these stores, some of these buildings are hella old, like that. And wow, that looks like a hotel. Oh, the Cybertruck.
No.
Wow, that's a nice hotel. That building, that blue building in the center there, used to look like a regular run-of-the-mill mid-century LA office building. There was a ton of buildings just like that. This area looks like it's, wow. Look how nice and clean everything is. My goodness. There's just like new development everywhere. Trejos, tacos. That used to be a little dumpy strip mall. Museum of Death. I gotta say, this part of the world seems like it's doing pretty good. It's so weird to see new development coming along still, and the old development on Hollywood Boulevard just languishing. There's still a ton of parking lots and stuff, so I would imagine there's going to be even more housing built once the economy gets itself straightened out. So there's a few tents over there. Hollywood Boulevard that direction. There's like a whole canyon of new development over here.
No, we'll see.
Go fuck yourself, loser. Stop my fucking bag. You got $20.
What the hell crawled up your ass today? Jesus, what a miserable person. Burlington coming soon. I want to go down there, but we don't really have time today. But maybe do that in a future video. Go down towards Sunset and where the old Amoeba music used to be. I've barely even recognize this place. This giant complex here was built shortly after the Metro Red Line subway opened up. So this place has been here for a minute, but some of these other places, I'll have to look at Google to see when they came online and what they were replacing. So it's kind of urban around here. There's all of these mid-rises. There's a lot of cars, a lot of parking lots, and a metro, so this place has everything. Alright, here's Argyle. I think maybe let's go one more block over. Oh, so that's a metro place where the buses lay over. So we'll go one more block to the east just to check out this new glass building over here. Damn, a lot of residential. Still a couple parking lots to go. So that's kind of neat. There was kind of, for a while, there's a lot of new plans being revealed and all that stuff, and it's kind of slowed down. So it's funny, just a block away is the metro stop, and there's still parking garages everywhere. Check that out. There's so many little nooks and crannies. Retail, restaurant, fitness spaces available. So we're back on Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood and Gower. That's going to be the end of our walk. There's no more Walk of Fame. And down there is the 101 freeway and East Hollywood. Different video for a different day. Unceremonious as a destination. We have the old Pep Boys. I think that just closed down not too long ago, maybe a couple years ago. There's still some developments down there, Netflix, office buildings for the studios. This old parking lot. And one of my favorite venues, the Fonda. And tucked in the background is some old houses. So you got a lot of old and new. So what used to be a pretty quick and easy loop is kind of fractured off into two different islands. The Hollywood and Vine stop on the metro is pretty active. So is the Hollywood and Highland stop, but in between, it's a dead zone.
Those sexy little legs. Are he?
They do a lot of walking.
That's great.
It's so great to see that Amoeba is still alive and kicking at its new location on Hollywood and Argyle, right next to Hollywood and Vine. Giant record store. I'm not going to go in there because I'm not going to do the dog in the record store thing.
Initially it wasn't.
I'm glad to see that Amoeba is still with us, and they got their... I was hoping they're going to get some cool neon, which they have. This part of Hollywood is shined up pretty nicely. Aggressive drivers. I have a theory. People that are the most aggressive are not from Southern California, because most of us have given up on any sort of raging. Number one, it's stupid, it's dangerous, but number two, it's like, it's not going to change anything. Years of road raging does not make people behave any differently. It's a waste of time. Just relax. Pages Theater. The Frolic room.
And the doors went like that.
How you doing, man?
Hey guys. How was game last night? How stupid are you? I love it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You have a great day.
All right, you too.
Here, you guys have a great day.
Wasn't expecting to stop off there, but I thought I would have a quick beer, seeing as how nice the staff was. All right, so clouds are starting to come in. Looks like it might be getting ready to rain in a little bit, so let's head back to the car. Oops, let's try to make this diagonal light. There's Hollywood and Vine. Oh my God, iguana's still there. So we're back on this forlorn stretch of Hollywood Boulevard. Facing the same phenomenon that so many places have, which is this profound, empty commercial space. It's actually criminal how underused this commercial space is. I really miss the days of having specialized shops with cool stuff that you can't necessarily find at large. This is a beautiful office building. Apparently can't seem to find someone for the ground floor. I'm sure that pizza place has been on the corner for years. But I still have to say that this neighborhood was all souvenir shops as far as I can recall. There's only so many souvenir stores that can survive on one stretch of road. So people are talking about closing Hollywood Boulevard to traffic, but I have to say, like, for what? There's not a whole lot around here. So it's still interesting to me to go through. I mean, it's a fairly historical neighborhood. Not much. To me, it's still kind of fun to walk around here. But as far as like tangible things to do, I'm not quite so sure. But with all this new development, a lot of people are living here that never used to live here.
That could be misunderstood though, because
You hear me? You know what I mean? I don't want to keep it.
In a place like this, I can't help but think to myself, like, what would fill all of these vacancies? There's only so many coffee shops and bars and restaurants and smoke shops in an area can handle. These places are OG though. There's a couple places that have been here for a while. Hollywood and Whitley. Just called to say I love you. Musso and Frank, no more. So definitely got the day drinking going on here.
Just to let you know, Carl, I told the director this is not.
We tell these people to go to the Frolic room, please.
Мир неправильный.
Check out the orange bus across the street, Mom. That way Hill Drive.
All right, I'll tell you another thing. There used to be a bunch of stores exactly like this. You need to designate that place a historical monument.
Look at it.
That used to be a Togo's. That and McDonald's, I think, was the only two places I could afford to eat at when I came here in my high school years.
She would have went crazy.
Oh, a Cellini!
It's like the kind of movie when they say, what reminds you of your childhood?
Chiweenie.
No, that's not.
New star coming soon. All right. We made it. We're back at Hollywood and Highland. I know. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. There's so many people, like, I'm hyper aware of my trajectory and where I'm heading, and everyone walks like straight into me, and then because I'm holding a camera, looks annoyed by it. This place was planned in probably the 1990s. In the 1990s, they thought that places like this were going to be the resolution to urban blight. So this place was built with massive private, public subsidies. And restrooms. The reason why I parked here in the first place. Clean public restrooms.